Ciara, I know what you're trying to do. I know what you're trying to do. You're not going to be able to break this off this easily. Yo, I found love in. Hold on. Nah. It's not going to be that easy. Ciara, ooh. This is why. You see how Ciara tried to drop that single and independent stuff and whatnot, and she was trying to sell them wolf tickets to them hoes, and the hoes clapped back at her. Did you see that? This is why women do not date guys like Russell Wilson. Especially, unfortunately, especially black women. Unfortunately. Well, I'm not going to say, just people of a certain community don't date guys like Russell Wilson. You know why? What is the ultimate out of most hoes nowadays when they want to leave the relationship, or when they said why they broke up with their ex? Why do they always say the same 5 things? He's abusive. He's emotionally abusive. He's toxic. He's a narcissist. Blah, blah, blah. And you know what happens? And what do women usually like? They like guys with tattoos. They like bad boys, whatever. And there's I'm going to explain that later. But they like guys like that, war looking type dudes, right? But this is where it works in their favor, especially in America. So now when they turn around and say it didn't work out with him, he was abusive. Now, if somebody does not question, she's going to say, this is my ex. They're just going to look at the ex. They're just going to look at you, and they're going to see the tattoos. They're going to see the earring. They're going to see you in trouble or having another baby mom or whatnot. And they're going to be like, oh, case closed. He's abusive. This is why they aim for guys like that, really, because they have the cushion here. Tell me why in other countries. Because in America, there's a lot of girls that will brag about dating drug dealers and gangbangers, even girls from the suburbs, mind you, even girls from the suburbs. You wouldn't even believe it. You would not even believe it. When you have that going on, this is why, look what's happening to Ciara. She wants a way out. She's trying to find a way out because she don't, like I said, she don't really like Russell Wilson. We all know this. Anybody from the streets, I'm not from the streets. I'm just saying anybody that knows that's just been around town understands girls like Ciara. She misses the streets. She belongs there. That is her residence, the streets. But this one's going to be a little bit tougher because you was on TBN with this dude. You know what I'm saying? Saying this was my, doing that whole Ciara's prayer and all that BS. Now, this one's going to be hard to wriggle out of it because if you break up with Russell, people are going to be like, what did you do? Yeah. Yeah. They're going to be like, what did you do? This is why I tell guys, look, man, I used to be a guy that I wanted the tattoos, not for women. I wanted the earrings. I just wanted to be like my heroes growing up, like 50 Cent, Lloyd Banks, Balotelli, those kind of guys. I wanted to be Allen Iverson, those kind of guys. I just wanted to be like them, but those kind of guys. But now the older I'm getting, now I see why, like, my parents is like, don't do it, because it's just that judging a book by its cover. Now, okay, I get the tattoos. I get all this stuff. I start getting the girls. Things don't work out. What they're going to say? He was toxic, blah, blah, blah. They're going to look at me. Oh, case closed. Now, this is why it's a catch-22. It's a catch-22. I tell people don't get the tats. Like, yo, it's weird. I turn it to my parents now. I tell people don't get the tats. Don't get the earrings. Don't do it. Don't do it. I know it's going to hurt you in the getting ladies department, but long term, trust me, it's because then when somebody comes around you, they got to be on point. You see, when a woman now dates somebody like a Russell Wilson, you could say he's a simp, and he is a simp. He is a simp, but he's like the king simp. So if Ciara leaves him, there people are going to be like, okay, why are you leaving this man? She's gonna have to answer the tough questions. She's gonna have to make something up. This is why, like, I'm pretty sure Ciara was hoping that this whole Broncos ordeal made him really look like a bad guy, because then she could use that as the. But what Ciara's doing is so beautiful because it proves my point. It's perfect. It's like, well, people don't understand. It's bigger than just, oh man, I'm not tall, that's why I can't get girls. No, it's not just that. It's not. They're not looking for just tall. There's plenty of tall dudes I know that struggle with women. It's because they're a normal, stable guy. Women don't do normal. You gotta be 6'2", but you gotta be autistic or so. There's gotta be something off. You gotta be in a situation where you're that dude, no matter the height, and they bring you over, and their girls is like, why are you with this guy? That's what they're looking for. They want a tall guy, but a tall guy that needs therapy. That's the only way I can put it. That's the only way I can put it. Yes, your height it opens the door for you. It opens the door for you. But where you can get in is the toxicity, which it does. Being toxic works, but that's a catch-22, because when things go wrong and she plays the victim, now she sees you holding masculine frame or putting her in her place, which they actually like. But once you do that, you open the door to where she uses the court of public opinion against you, and you're not going to win that battle. You're not going to win that battle, because most people cannot think for themselves. You still got people that think Balotelli is like the worst thing since sliced bread. Like, you're not going to beat the court of public opinion. There's still people out there that think Kyrie is a bad person. There's some people that think that Allen Iverson is a bad guy. That court of public opinion, you're not going to beat it. You're just not going to beat it. So this whole Ciara thing is beautiful, because the hoes are holding her accountable. They're like, no, you got the man that you prayed for. He's she's looking for some dirt on him so she can skedaddle, even though he has her in a perfect situation. What you need to understand is this is why, in my opinion, now you have to be a clean cut individual. And that's crazy coming from anybody that knows me. That sounds crazy coming from me. But you got to be clean cut, because now they can't use those labels against you. Somebody comes into your life, they're going to have to change. They're going to have to, you know what I'm saying? They're going to have to take the responsibility. And the point I was going to make actually earlier on, there's a reason why, like in other countries, they don't brag about dating drug dealers. They just do it, but they don't because dating those dangerous guys in those other countries, when you do that, which they get plenty of women, but once you do that in those other countries, you're by yourself. You don't have the government to save you when things go bad. You can't just call the police and use that against the guy. No, those drug dealers over there, they got police in their pocket. You know what I'm saying? You can't threaten them with no police. You by yourself. Ain't no child support in a lot of those other countries. No, you can't throw a nigga in jail and skedaddle and act like the victim. Nope, you in it with him. And if you do leave, it was just a one night stand, and you cannot tell nobody, or you're gonna ruin all of your dating prospects. But here in the States, you have the roller coaster. All right, you can date the drug dealer and come back safe, because you know why? You know he deals drugs. He starts acting up. Oh, I'm gonna call the cops on you. Oh, I know what you do. That's the leverage. They got the system behind them. They got the court of public opinion behind them. There's the guy on the roller coaster. You know, the guy with the remote control that controls the ride is the court of public opinion and the authorities, whatever. The simps, the shadow con of simps that will ascend on you on just a single word. In those other countries, there's nobody there. And the roller coaster is crickety. It got cracks. It got all types of stuff. You know what I'm saying? So, and they'll still take the ride, but they know once they take that ride, all bets are off. And there's no remote control. It's just a roller coaster. It's just a ride. You there. That's it. You stuck. You can't get off the roller coaster. You know, that's how it works. So this is beautiful what's happening this year. This is beautiful, man. It just proves, guys, stay clean cut. Do not get no tattoos. Keep it real simple. Because when she said, oh, I broke it, she can't say you was a jerk. That's why I recommend don't be a jerk. It might come off as, but don't do it. Don't do it. Don't be a jerk. Don't do it. They want to be able to say, they want to be like Scarlett Johansson and you're the Hulk and they got control over that. Do not do that. I repeat, do not do that. maybe for your one night stands, but I'm talking about if you're really looking for somebody steady, don't be that guy.